Hey, what's up everyone? Moist Zombie here for XBLA fans, giving you a quick taste of Landit, which should be out tomorrow, which is June 22nd, and the game will be $10, or around $10. So in this game, basically, you want to pilot these planes, and you want to either land them, exit the map, or you'll see. So I'm just showing you guys the tutorials right now, which basically explains what you need to do. Right trigger increases your speed, left trigger decreases your speed. You need to go through the checkpoints on this one. Some of the levels don't have checkpoints, they just have like an ending zone, exit zone. And they start throwing some more things at you, like extra planes, different tasks, things like that. So it's not as easy as it seems at first, but boom, did level 1. Yes. And they start throwing objects up in the sky too, so you don't want to hit those. Those I assume are balloons. Hot air balloons, if you will. So I didn't realize this at first, but you don't need to go directly through the checkpoint, like right through it. You can hit it from the side and stuff. I didn't realize the angle on turning would be so crazy. It makes sense, but I didn't get that at first, so I kind of just go in a circle here. At the same time, I did get an achievement for doing a 360. One-footed, of course. Those objects aren't really in the way right now on this level, but it starts to become a little pain in later levels. Look at that, guys. 360. Look at us go. And if you didn't know, smaller or lower speeds will make you turn a little bit easier than going faster, but you can judge that for yourself. But yeah, it's like a little puzzle game-ish. If you're into games like this, I think you'll probably enjoy it. So sometimes they actually have you land again. Sometimes there won't be an exit to the level, there will just be a landing zone. Look at us go. We're about to land. Yeah, so A is take off, A is also land. When they start adding more planes in, you can actually, some won't be on the map at first, you can hit Y to bring them in when you want. They start adding in no-fly zones, which you can actually fly in, I believe, for about 5 seconds or so before you either lose the level or something. I haven't been in the no-fly zone long enough to see what happens. I don't know if you get shot down or what, but try to avoid other planes. Even if you yourself are flying the planes, just try not to hit anything, because you will crash. So those are the paths other planes will take, the straight lines and stuff, so as long as you can avoid them, you should be alright. Notice I'm not in the fly zone, so you don't need to fly in the other paths of the other planes. You just need to avoid the no-fly zone and other planes and objects at the same time. And look at us go. Exiting a level. I mean, fairly simple. I assume later levels are going to get a little more intense. I played about 20 minutes of this. Some of the levels actually are a bit harder. There's just so many things going on. Different planes will have different objectives, so you can switch between your planes here. You'll notice I have 3 on screen. One of them needs to take off, one of them needs to go through checkpoints, and then one of them actually needs to land. So, the one I'm controlling now needs to go through the checkpoints, and then it needs to exit a zone. The one I'm on now needs to land, and then this one, taking off, just needs to get to the exit. So you gotta try and juggle those at the same time, as best you can, without hitting your planes, of course, into each other. So you can switch between them with the right stick, and I believe that will actually switch to the closest plane, or you can also hit left bumper or right bumper to cycle through the planes, instead of just hoping you get the closest one. So these two planes are actually doing alright. This bottom plane that needs to land, I do need to turn him around. It's not too hard though. I mean, fairly entertaining game if you're into puzzle games and stuff like this. It's something different, which is alright. Kind of reminds me of another game I vaguely remember. What was it, with trucks or something? You needed to escort them through the level and then to an exit in either a certain amount of moves or something. You do get scored, so you get scored based on time, and then there's also a multiplier. I'm very bad with the multiplier, but you know. So yeah, just a quick little taste of this, guys. Moist Zombie for XBLA fans again. Thanks for checking it out. Have a good one.